We seem to have reached the flat line for Trump's gain from Joe Biden's poor debate performance almost 2 weeks ago. We have been very closely tracking polling since the presidential debate. You may recall that when we went into that debate on June 27th, it was Donald Trump plus 1.5. There it is. Since then, as I have told you, Donald Trump has extended his lead from 1.5 to 3.3. On the one hand, that's an increased lead of 120%. We go from 1.5 to 3.3, that's 120% growth. That's not great for Joe Biden. On the other hand, as I've already said, to have a disastrous debate performance and only be down by 3 is really not so bad, particularly when there's months to make up for the debate performance. But here's the other important thing to realize. For days now, that lead, that gap between Trump and Biden has been 3.3. So we may, the question when Trump went from leading by 1.5 to leading by 2, 2.5, 3, 3.3 was how much bleeding is there going to be? So far, it seems that the gain for Trump from the debate has flatlined at 1.8 percentage points, which is hard to think of as a complete and total disaster. Now, let me give you some counterpoints. If you're already losing going in, falling behind by any more is bad. Hillary Clinton lost in 2016 while being up in some of these polls. Biden is down, albeit just a little. That doesn't sound good at all. Another counterpoint would be that people are forgetting that a sort of toss-up situation means Democrats lose because of the Electoral College. Democrats, or if you look at 2020, Joe Biden had a 7 to 8 million vote win in the popular vote, but ultimately only ended up winning the Electoral College thanks to about 115,000 votes in 3 states. That's very, very close. If Trump's winning the popular vote, it's over for Biden. That's an interesting counterpoint as well. The counterpoint to all of this is big picture. Trump lost 2020 and has had a horrible 4 years since. So there's just no place that he could possibly make gains. Well, swing state polling might suggest something a little bit different. A couple other numbers that I think are important to look at. Again, the day of the presidential debate, the 538 2024 election projection had it 50-50. Everything that's happened in the last 13 days since the debate has pushed Trump to 51 and Biden to 49. We will discuss on the bonus show today why there has not been a bigger swing there. In the Nate Silver projection, it's basically flat, not a big move at all. And so if indeed this is the kind of extent of the damage that the debate did for Joe Biden, it's really not altogether terrible. There is one other new aspect to polling that has to do with Kamala Harris and Hillary Clinton that is interesting enough that I want to discuss it on its own. I've had such trouble finding a great razor where I am not cutting myself or getting those nicks on my skin, which are so common with the cheap disposable razors. You have to meet our sponsor, Henson Shaving. Henson actually manufactures parts for the International Space Station and the Mars rover, and they are bringing that exact same precision engineering to the shaving experience. It hurts when you shave because blades extend too far and thus they wobble slightly. But with their aerospace grade CNC machines, Henson is able to make metal razors that extend just 0.0013 inches. That's less than the thickness of a human hair, which means a secure, stable blade with a vibration-free shave. It also has built-in channels to evacuate the hair and the cream. No more clogs, no more rubbing your thumb on the razor to get the hair out. I use Henson at home. Shaving is a great experience now. Henson wants to be the best razor, not the best razor business, which means you only need to buy it once and it's awesome. Go to hensonshaving.com/Pacman, add a razor and a 100-pack of blades to your cart, then enter the code Pacman to get the 100 blades for free. That is a 3-year supply. The link is down below.